You know, a great follower of the channel, Andrew Lippert, comes up with great ideas for you, the listener, and myself to challenge both of us to look at things that may have fallen through the cracks. Some successes, some failures. Now, this is probably one of the biggest failures on television of the early to mid-1980s. It was from the great mind of Stephen Bochco of Hill Street Blues fame, but he decided to make, not say a spin-off of the series, but take the same one-camera approach and the multiple actors in a show, multiple plots, to make a sidequel. And he didn't choose legal teams, he didn't choose politics, he chose minor league baseball. Now, this was well before Bull Durham and Field of Dreams became popular, maybe 6 years too late. Now, it came out in 1983, pretty well after the major award success of Hill Street Blues, and debuted on NBC, but the timing of it, what it was up against, and what it presented, there was a lot of potential here, but nobody really caught on to the series like they should have. Now, it was called Bay City Blues, you know, on a sidequel of Hill Street Blues. Now, this comedy drama aired on NBC from October 25th to November 15th, 1983. The series stars included some big actors, including Sharon Stone, Michael Nouri, Dennis Franz, Pat Corley, and Ken Olin. And again, it was created and produced by Stephen Bochco. 8 episodes were produced, but only 4 were aired prior to its cancellation. Now, Bay City Blues centers on a Bay City, California minor league baseball team, the Bluebirds. Players varied from young hopefuls to once-great players who were sent to the minors before retirement. Storylines revolved around the players' lives, loves, and problems. Now, Bay City Blues, again, the ensemble cast, also included McKelty Williamson and young Dennis Franz. He didn't look young, but he was young at the time. But Sharon Stone, again, she played the diva of the piece. Now, the series from producer Bochco utilized many actors who had appeared on Hill Street Blues, again, including Franz and Corley and Rodriguez. Now, after series cancellation, Ken Olin joined Hill Street Blues cast in the fall of '84, and Williamson appeared in a recurring role. Now, Michael Nouri, a very accomplished actor, portrayed Joel Rohner, the Bluebirds' kindly manager. His love interest on the show was played by Kelly Harmon. Now, filming took place in a parking lot of Bochco, a neighborhood in LA, California. Production on 4 Bay City Blues was started in August in 1983. So it started in August 1983 and it was being shown in October, so you can pretty well tell it was quick from production to presentation. Now, scheduled opposite ABC's Heart to Heart and CBS's Tuesday Night Movie, which was a death knell for any show, Bay City Blues drew poor ratings and was pulled from ABC's lineup after airing 4 of the 8 episodes that were produced at 10 p.m. Now, in Canada, if I'm not mistaken, either CHSJ or ATV ran it, and I think it was mostly in not early evening and direct syndication. I think it was CHSJ. Now, I saw the series, and let me tell you, I was waiting for something to happen in the first episode, and I gave the second episode a chance, and nothing was happening. Now, the 4 remaining episodes were aired by selected affiliates in 2-hour blocks on Sunday, July 1st and Sunday, July 8th, 1984, after the local news broadcast. The primetime run ended up ranking 93rd out of 101 programs, averaging only a 10 household rating and a 17% audience share, which is nowadays would be great, but back then was terrible, especially NBC. Now, the remaining 4 episodes had not been seen again in prime time until 2011, when ESPN Classic acquired the rights to the series and aired all 8 episodes. But again, Sharon Stone, Michael Nouri, Ken Olin, Dennis Franz, Pat Corley, Patrick Cassidy as well, some good actors, and the great Bernie Casey too as well. Now, Perry Lang was in it, Larry Flash Jenkins, McKelty Williamson, Jeff McCracken, Marco Rodriguez, Tony Spiridakis, Sherry North, always a good actress. Again, Sharon Stone, a young Michelle Green, and again, Kelly Harmon. Now, the co-writers for the series, including Steve Bochco and Jeffrey Lewis, with Tad Mumford, Dan Wilcox, Joel Sorrow, and other key contributors giving the scripts. Now, the overall plots were you're basically norming normal baseball tropes. Now, composing music for series was the great Mike Post, who did the Hill Street Blues music with producers the Wallace brothers, Jeffrey and Rick. Now, the single camera approach, which was very common for MTM at the time, seemed to really benefit it. But I can tell you this right now, ladies and gentlemen. You look at baseball movies, how much they improved in the 1980s and 90s, including Major League. We all know that. But why would people think you could do a series and there was no cameos or guest stars of prominent either current or retired players? Like, you wouldn't think being NBC, maybe Steve Garvey would show up as a walk-on or in the crowd or have a one-liner. That's what you got to have during. But like I said, the cast was tremendous. You know, future LA Law stars. Again, Bernie Casey, right next was coming up. Revenge of the Nerds. Bernie Casey is never bad in anything he does. Like a bunch of wasted talent. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you have a chance, I think Bay City Blues is on DVD. I could be wrong. Give it a look, because just like Cop Rock, sometimes Steve Bochco really missed the mark. Once you hit a home run, doesn't mean you're going to hit a home run the next at bat, as we like to see in Blue Jaydom anyway. So that's the story of Bay City Blues. Thank you, Andrew, for another unique request. It brings back me into memories where we had a mini snowstorm in northern New Brunswick, actually around the time of the airing of the third episode. So I'm watching this crappy show, but I can't go outside because, again, we got snow on the ground, and I was going to probably slip and break my head if I was walking over to my cousin's place. Very strange time. Anyway, thanks for listening. Bye.